Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 42 of Two Sisters and Some Yarn. I'm Denise, I'm the big sis.
I'm Amy, I'm the little sis.
And today is Sunday, June 2nd. I had to look at the date. And it's June 2nd, 2024, and it's Sunday afternoon. It's been pretty rainy. Right now it's sunny. We may lose the sun at some point.
Yeah, who knows?
Because buckle up, this one's going to be a long one.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yeah, well, we just had a lot going on in it, so we got a lot of stuff to share.
Had a lot of life. So.
But I did want to point out that we just had a podcast anniversary.
Which
they call them podiversaries.
Which we didn't know about. So
I looked it up because we were going to do this last weekend and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I had a day.
And our first episode was on May 26, 2019.
That's crazy.
So it was 5 years?
And episode 42.
And we are on episode 42.
We're rolling!
Yeah, we haven't even made it to 50 yet. That's 5. So I guess this means we sort of average maybe...
I think I looked it up.
Maybe 10 episodes a year at the
I don't
most.
think it was that much. I think when I looked at our YouTube stats, it was 6 episodes a year, which makes sense. It's about every 2 months that we can get together and do it. So
we better stop doing that. That's probably making
Sorry.
noise.
The microphone's on the floor, so hopefully our feet don't make too much noise. We look really blown out on the screen, so hopefully I can fix that. Otherwise, just enjoy my pasty white glow.
Yeah, well, the glare from on my glasses.
I'm either red or pasty white. There's no options in between.
And also, before I forget, we got to do our, let's see, if this is your first time checking us out, thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you like it enough to, like it and subscribe. And if you don't, that's okay too.
That's okay too.
Yeah, we're not everybody's cup of tea.
Nope.
I know that's going to wiggle every time you do that.
I know, I'm sorry.
I have mine right there too.
We have a budget of 0, so you got what you got.
Yeah. Yeah.
My fake Aldi Stanley that Karen got for my birthday.
I thought that looked kind of...
It's a fake Stanley, which I appreciate.
Is it from Academy?
Aldi.
Aldi.
Which I would love to put a sticker of Stanley from The Office on. I gotta find one.
Yeah.
So it would be a Stanley cup.
Okay, let's see. What else?
Okay.
Oh, we don't typically do show notes. Although you are getting a little fancier with our intro and editing and stuff like that. But if you ever have any questions or need more information, post below. If we talk too fast or not loud enough, or we say we're going to do something and we don't.
Don't forget.
Yeah, just comment down below.
Or shoot us an email at twosistersandsomeyarn@gmail.com.
Yep.
Or on Instagram. That's the only social we have is Instagram. So.
Two Sisters and Some Yarn on Instagram.
Well, social that the podcast has.
Yes, the podcast does. Yeah, we have our own, but we would contact us be through the podcast. And let's see what else is there. Cause we're a little bit rusty because it's been a while. So, but yeah, we don't typically do show notes. You told us more. They can find us.
And we maybe we'll do a little giveaway from this episode for our anniversary.
Yeah.
I normally am better prepared. It's been a lot. It's just been a lot the last couple months.
Yeah, life's been kind of busy because we've been...
you've been traveling and everything.
We've been doing a little day
life.
trips and, going here and there. We did cruising Cajun country, and then we've been doing day trips. Like Friday, we just went up in Mississippi and hit the yard sailing thing. We did the Highway 15 in Mississippi.
Can't wait for that.
And then, and soon we will be going to Missouri to do some antiquing. And then soon after that, we will be doing the 127 yard sale. And then soon after that...
You don't have to tell them all the times you're leaving.
Oh, no, you don't know when I'm leaving. And, then there's always cruising the coast. And,
which maybe this year we can go, depending on when it is. Because the feast is late this year.
It's early October.
Yeah, we don't go to the feast till like the 17th, so...
Well, you might be able to go that
Sunday.
Might
be able to finally go if it's not raining or hurricane. Or storming.
True. Oh, yeah.
The hurricane mayhem.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God. It's going to be the worst thing ever.
Okay. That voice just cracks me up right
I literally watched the Weather Channel today, and part of their advice... Because Paul, that's his thing now. Weather Channel must be his emotional support TV. I don't know. He just leaves it on. So they were doing their little hurricane awareness thing. They were doing the little hurricane awareness thing, because for those that don't live around here, hurricane season starts June 1st.
Which was yesterday.
Which was yesterday through November 30th, which I swear when I was a kid it was November 1st, but you insist it's not, but okay. So.
I don't know.
Anyway, they actually said, in part of their advice, was that you should make sure if you're going to evacuate, don't evacuate somewhere less than 100 miles away.
What's the point of that?
What's the point of evacuating? The storm itself is 100 miles long.
Like you evacuating here to my house.
I know, that's 15 miles right there.
Right.
I'm like, most people drive 50 miles to work from here. They live in the city, work in the city, and they live over here. It's 50 miles to their job.
They said evacuate.
Less than 100 miles away. Why? Obviously, to keep people from being on the road and making emissions and stuff like that. To minimize the emissions. Oh. But the freaking storm could be 100 miles wide.
Flipping tree hook.
And you have no idea where, the cone of uncertainty. We live in the cone of uncertainty. So, you have to leave.
It's an endless cone of uncertainty.
So, if you have to leave 3 days before, you don't know where in that 100 miles it's going to land. So, you need to drive. If it's bad enough that you're leaving, I'm driving 300 to 500 miles away.
Here, north of the lake, I wouldn't leave so early. I'd leave at the last minute because we are north of the lake and everything. But like those in New Orleans, south of New Orleans, and just like with with Katrina, there's so much. Well, so many people don't have vehicles and they rely on public transport, especially within New Orleans area.
Yeah,
and I just remember with Katrina.
Well, because
Bob Breck losing his mind for people, y'all should have been late.
But if you don't have the money to leave, you don't have a way to leave, you don't have the money to leave, you don't leave. So, but to say to only go 100 miles, if you live in New Orleans, that's
north of the lake.
That's barely Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
Like, what would be the point of leaving?
And if that sucker turns, it goes to Baton Rouge.
So I was just like, that's like going to Mississippi.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry for my rant, but I was just like,
the landmass between Louisiana and Alabama.
So Southerners, don't listen to the Weather Channel. If you're in a hurricane, you need to drive further than 100 miles.
Well, if we live here,
I was just like, did they just say that?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
So it's hurricane season, so that is,
Yeah, so and it's like, sometimes I feel like going through Katrina and the, hurricanes and everything after that, I think really do get PTSD.
I know, it sounds silly, but it's...
Yeah. When they start saying there's because I don't like not having power, and I don't like not having, air conditioning, and it's I just kind of like flashbacks, and it's like, it is not a fun time.
I'm just glad every hurricane now I'm like, thank God I'm not pregnant, because that was Katrina. Yeah, but I'm better prepared now, because we finally have the generator to backfeed into the house. So
that's good.
Did you ever get that done?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've had that. Yeah. We had that done like right after Katrina, during the time with Katrina.
Yeah.
Because we were 3 weeks without power.
Because I don't do well on air conditioning.
Oh, I don't either.
I am not a pretty person.
And we have a new central AC this year.
I can tell it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not as
I've had it going.
Because now I have hot flashes.
Yeah, she's reached that age.
It's fine. 45. Nobody told me it was going to be like, bam. 45. Sucks. So anyway.
Well, I was done and had been doing it and was done and
didn't realize it. Like, let's get this ball rolling. Like, I went for my checkup and the doctor was like, I think she said, like, what is something about your birth control methods or whatever, and I said, whatever, and I was like, and praying for menopause, and she comes in the room, she's like, you did not write praying for menopause. I said, yes, I did. She died laughing. She's like, most women don't want menopause. I'm like, yeah, I do. Let's wrap this crap up. I'm done. Call it a day. I'm finished. I'm done. I already knit like an old lady. I might as well just go full circle into the... I just don't need to be a grandma yet. Not yet. So anyway.
We've gone off on 10,000 tangents and it's only 8 minutes in.
They're used to it by now.
9 minutes in, barely.
So we apologize for our absences. I had a graduation, a wedding, because one kid graduated, one to go. I had a wedding shower to throw at Spring Holy Days. You were traveling. Somewhere in there I got sick.
Somebody was sick, yeah.
Or I think almost all of us got sick at some point. And then other things happened. And
then last week it didn't work out. You were trying to do too many things in one day last week.
Well, we went to
that's why I texted you and said, we don't have to do it.
We went to the Travis Tritt concert, which was great Saturday night. And that Sunday I just chilled, and I don't usually have Memorial Day off. And my boss was like, well, let's shut down. We don't have a lot to do. So I'm okay, cool. Well, let's record a Memorial Day. I got a day off. But then I went to do all my Let Them Live stuff, and I printed like 25 packages when the printer decided, I'm just not going to work anymore. I've had enough. And it decided to say, error, cannot connect to the internet. So I did everything I could do. I mean, I'm not like, I grew up with the internet. I know how to do computer stuff. I did everything I could do, and it still will connect, but it will print a test page wirelessly. So I guess the internet only works for that.
Is it a wireless printer?
Yeah.
I don't even have a computer. I have a wireless printer, and I do everything through
But
my
how
phone.
is it printing the test page wirelessly if it can't connect to the internet?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have to get on, like, HP chat, whatever, to try to get it straight, because I'm going to have to print packages next week, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was literally had one package left, and the last Whodunit winner gift to send, because the one that actually won, unfortunately, was like $70 to ship to her because she was out of the country. So we had to bypass that. I still got her something, but I just couldn't ship it the thing. So I'm like, I literally have those 2 packages left. I had 2 totes full of labels it had printed. Why did it?
I saw you texting me a picture.
Like, why? So I argued with her for like an hour, and I was like, I give up. I give up. And there had been some drinking the day before with my neighbor, so I needed a day.
Yeah, you were trying to do too many things in one day, so you know me.
That's just so frustrating. How could it print a test page?
I'm sure there's somebody out there that can tell.
Somebody can tell me. Mm-hmm. I have hard reset it. I have unplugged. I've rerouted. I've started from fresh and tried to take the printer off, put it back on. Still won't do it. So I don't know. So.
Okay, well, that's what we got going on. Our little tangents and everything.
So I felt better when I had a Prosecco with bomb pops in it, which I'm just saying.
Yeah, you sent me that picture too. Either you posted it or you sent it to me. Okay, that's how I saw it.
Because I said my attitude's better now.
Yeah.
Bomb pops and Prosecco. I'm just saying.
What is Prosecco?
Sparkling wine.
So I never have been into wine, so I don't know.
And I'm sure it would work in
a
like a seltzer if you don't want to, the alcohol part, but you put the bomb pop in, and it has to be the real bomb pop with food dyes and everything, not the healthy Aldi version that didn't work. I tried. It has to be the old good fashioned bomb pop with the food dyes in it. And then when you put it in, it makes all the colors, all the food dyes blend together. And then it tastes good.
So what does red, white, and blue turn into?
Purple. And then you get a bomb pop to eat if it doesn't melt all the way. So, how long has been inside a bomb pop?
I can't drink anymore. It physically bothers me so as much, and because I don't drink, but it's not because I don't have any reason against it or anything. It's just that
your body says nope.
My body says no.
So that's why I drink.
It's not worth the pain.
I drink for you. I take it for the team.
Okay, go for it. Take it for the team. Yeah.
All right. Before we get to yarny stuff, all the yarny stuff, partial yarny stuff, is number 1. I just had a brain fart. Number 2, I don't remember what number 1 was. Number 2. Oh, number 1 was I wanted to say thank you for the people. I'm like, I know I told you 2 things.
Yeah, I don't remember what they were.
I wanted to say thank you for all the people that sent stuff for the Let Them Live. Please continue to keep doing it. I did have my interview with Emily up on their YouTube, where I blabbered stupidly. Because I'm always running out, basically. I'm just always running out. Because I don't ship, every day, so I'll ship 20 packages at one time, and then I'll send them out, So thank you to everybody who sent me stuff. I got a couple packages this week. I have a couple regulars who sent me stuff, which I greatly appreciate.
I saw the post where somebody was knitting a little flax sweater.
Yeah.
A little baby flax sweater.
Was that Lynn? No.
I don't know who it was. I just remember seeing the picture.
There's a couple ladies that routinely sent me the cutest things.
And I got a couple things started, but I'm easily distracted. So.
I am myself so easily distracted, but I don't have as much time as I would like to. But
I do, and I still get easily distracted.
But people who sew, I would also like to say, simple flannel receiving blankets are super easy and well appreciated too, because some of my moms are in hot climates and they're not going to use a yarn blanket. And I'm sorry, I have ADD and play with my hair. So I thank you, appreciate for everybody sending stuff. So please continue to do so. If you can't pay shipping, let me know. I will help you with that part. Let Them Live pays the shipping to the mom, but I'll help pay the shipping to me if you need. And then that's just a donation for Let Them Live because it's a write-off thing, so tax write-off. And number 2 is that. Ooh, I should have checked the date.
Is that on?
Yes.
Okay.
I should.
I'm looking at that. We never did check that.
I did when you were doing something.
Oh, okay.
Because I tested to see how bad my feet made noise.
Okay.
So sorry if you hear feet slapping. Sorry, I'm barefoot and she's wearing shoes. So if you hear noises, sorry.
We've got it up on a stand. But.
Yeah. Politically Incorrect Knitters, and I'm pretty sure it's July 7th. Now I'm self-doubting.
July, okay.
Now I'm doubting myself. But the Shark Week is back. I'm pretty sure it's July 7th through whatever a week of that is. And there's a shark bag.
Yep, and Susan of Delightful Works has
July 7th.
A couple of new bags.
Does she?
Yeah, she has this bag in her shop for Shark Week. And there's a couple of different colored, different like lighter colored bags. She's got a couple of different styles.
I know.
And then I'm ready with my bag. I don't even know the details. And then I have this yarn. This is this yarn. I start it and I rip it out.
That's what I made mine last year.
This is Sweet Tea Molly Klein Design Shark Week 2020.
That's what I used mine last year for Shark Week. It is July 7th through the 14th. You can go to Ann Pinkova's Instagram or Deplorable Knitters Instagram, and I know they talked about it on their podcast, Politically Incorrect Knitters. You declare what you're going to make, either knit or crochet. If you do not finish your project within the week's time, you must rip it out.
I won't be doing that.
In a way that is proven, so you can't just be like, oh, I started the thing, and then rip out something else.
I never officially participate because I'm not ripping it. I mean, I want to be the one to decide if I'm ripping out something.
I know, but that's why it's a challenge. So this year...
Fun idea, I just won't.
This year, the theme is Raiders of the Lost Shark. I love a good pun. So anything sharky or adventure archaeology related counts. So there's Spencer's. That's a store. Sponsors and vendors. Information that she'll put out later. Mm-hmm. But, just preparing. I thought it was
the one where you had to rip out an item.
It is.
I never officially participate because I suck at any kind of
June 2nd. So you have a little over a month to figure out what you're going to make. And it does not have to be... she is a benevolent dictator, so it does not have to be like... It needs to be within... It should be challenging within your realm of your abilities. So if you normally whip out a sweater in a week, well, then that's a fair challenge for you. But if you can only make, a baby sweater or a hat, if you just...
So you knit whatever.
Knit or crochet whatever, but...
Whatever, it's not necessarily socks.
No. It's whatever you want it to be.
Got it.
But be honest in your abilities. Don't wimp it out and be like, I'll make a washcloth, when you know you can make a sweater. You know what I'm saying? So if you work full time versus somebody who's retired, you might have different levels of, or if you have a bunch of kids or no kids, your time frame might be,
Yeah, I'm way too easily
better.
Distracted.
Yeah, know yourself. It should be a challenge to yourself, is what it is. The challenge to yourself.
Well, I will unofficially knit on some socks.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
In spirit along.
I have no clue. I have to figure something out. They are also doing a sweaty sweater challenge for May and June.
I saw that.
I was going to try to do a baby sweater. Maybe now that I finish that blanket I will, but I also know me and I may not.
I have good intentions. I get started on stuff.
That is a garment of some kind. Now, she said it could be a baby garment. Mm-hmm. But still.
Oh, I even have a baby vertebrae started, but it's like...
I know. Even making a baby garment is a lot for me because I only have X amount of time in the day.
Well, I'm just so easily distracted into other things.
Crafty ADD.
Always have.
I think that's the two main announcements I had to say. So.
Cool. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 finishes.
More than that. 1, 2,
3 hose. And some other whips and some acquisitions. And some of the whips and acquisitions are going to be kind of mixed in together.
That's okay.
They
understand.
Yeah. Oh, I like those colors. I saw you working on that.
So let's just take turns. Let's go that.
Okay.
All right. So this is a baby blanket. My good old traditional favorite.
Oops, I did that. That was me.
Sorry. Smooth Fox Beginner Round Ripple. One of the guys at work is having his wife's having a baby, not him. Having their first baby.
Sorry.
And I said, what colors or combos? And he said green and orange. And I didn't see the text right away. I'm like, as in camo? Not that I'm judging, but that's where my brain went. And he sent me the picture. And it was
is pretty.
It was these dark greens with this orange, like a foresty theme.
What yarn did you use?
This is the Hobby Lobby, what do they call it? The cotton one. Sugar Wheel.
Oh.
Sugar Wheel. So this was...
Did you color control?
Nope.
This is how it worked out?
Let it flow.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
This is 3 skeins and some change.
Yeah.
And I just matched up the colors where they ended, so I'm trying. They're pretty good on those sugar wheels about, where it ends, it'll match.
I like your stitch definition. It's really good stitch definition.
This cotton is a nice yarn.
And this is a cotton one.
You're
okay.
Right. So that's Smooth Fox Beginner Round Ripple. That is my go-to baby blanket.
I use, what is it, the...
You did the 12-point one, I think.
Yeah,
Sure.
Rainbow Ripple by Celeste Young.
Which is a good one, too.
And that's a free one. Is yours a free one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's different ones. I tend to use that one by Celeste Young.
I had
that's
leftover.
my go-to.
I still have leftover that I'm making a washcloth for out of them. So I made him a little granny square little hat. That does look like it's not. It's more pumpkin orange, but
yeah, it is darker in real life.
And this one kind of looked weird. Like I was like, that kind of looks. Does that look like a nipple? Like I don't know.
Kinda.
So I was like, I don't know about this one. Maybe I need to put a pom pom on top of that.
Maybe, yeah. That does. Yeah,
that's a little nippular looking. So
that's something like that. You put that on a baby, it's a little like a boob.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that one, but I was like, they probably won't think that, but I don't want somebody else to think that.
Based on your color choice,
right? Well, I wasn't. That's just how it came out the thing. So, all right.
Well, that's pretty.
All right, you go.
Oh,
we'll take turns.
Okay, I'm gonna do the bigger one.
You're supposed to be prepared when it's your turn.
Okay, this is a case of working on a blanket. Lift it up.
I'm lifting. I can't see if I'm lifting enough, but...
And then deciding, okay, I'm done. So this is basically this many rows. I don't know if you can see it.
That's really pretty colors, though.
And this is this is Stylecraft DK.
This is almost like a shawl.
This is what do they call it? The Coast Ripple by Attic 24. I even got the yarn kit from Wool Warehouse and everything in England, and I got started on it. But at some point, I messed up the ripple, and I wasn't happy with it, and then I get frustrated, and so I got how many colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I got 23 colors in and decided, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. Yeah, and based on the width and everything, it can be used. Right now, I've just got it folded and hanging on the back of the sofa.
Be a good little shawl.
Yeah.
Don't you donate to the nursing home people if you decide
That's
to get rid of it?
Right now, it's just hanging on the back of the sofa, just as something. So that's a case of taking
really pretty colors, though.
A long-term whip. I really like Stylecraft. Stylecraft Special DK. I really like their colors. In fact, I have a whole bunch in the closet there. But yeah, this is because I love, and it was a color pack, a color, and even the color order, because I was following the color order. Lucy of Attic 24, her easy ripple pattern, and blanket pattern, and it's just like I've had it forever. In fact, I got another one of hers over there as a whip. Too much glare?
Yeah, I think that's why it's washing out. Okay.
Because it went cloudy and then now it's back bright again.
So it's better when it's
I just decided, you know what? I've done enough. This would be kind of cute as a little short. Because you know how like sometimes I've seen it, what's her name? Secret Yarnery. You know, just like a little bed runner.
Yeah.
You know, it could even be something like that. Right now it just lives on the back of my sofa.
That works too.
And if I decide I've had enough of it and don't, you know, when I get enough things together, it may go in the pile with the other shawls and stuff for the, for the senior center. Whenever I get enough of those, I'll actually get them, donated, but I have to actually get my act together. And I'm wearing my America shirt. This is what I was going to wear last week on Memorial Day, but I figured it's still America.
It's still America.
Still patriotic, so I'm still wearing it.
Corvette shirt, because my husband
so that's my first whip.
Okay. I'll do all these together because they're washcloths. So I made a bunch of washcloths.
Oh, you crocheted.
This one's crochet. I keep little scraps of.
What's the stitch?
I think it's an actual stitch, but it's basically, I think I do single and double.
Is this kind of like the Lisa stitch version of the Lisa?
Maybe.
Look at the texture.
Single and double in the same stitch, then you skip two, I think it is.
Yeah. It's kind of a version, Lisa Happy to Hook.
Yeah.
They call it the Lisa stitch, and hers is a version of that. I'm just saying, right there, you can really see the stitch definition. That's one thing I love about it. I love when you get good stitch definition.
And that's just a regular old garter. I just save the cotton and I keep it in a little bag, and when I get bored, I do it. And then I decided to make one with the scrubby yarn for dishes. So these will go in my just let them live stash for throw in.
I don't like that.
Well, that's because for dishes. I have one of these that works really good.
It's a texture thing for me.
I know, but it works really good. This one was way longer. This one, I don't know where I was going with this one. That's another one. If I ran out of the yarn, I was like, I don't know, this is kind of a weird shape, but I guess it'd be a good race one, you know. So that's my washcloth.
Cool.
Your turn.
Oh, okay. All right, you're gonna have to help me with this one.
Okay.
Because I can't remember now. I did a test knit recently.
I couldn't remember the name of it either. Look, I don't remember. I don't remember the name either.
Oh shoot. Bad podcaster. Bad. You hold that.
Okay.
That's mine.
Because I did 2 of them, so I don't remember which one is which.
Ew, I did the first one.
I did both of them.
All right.
So you show yours and I'll show mine.
For a moment.
So what yarn is this, first of all?
That is Malabrigo Rios in the Cereza colorway. I absolutely love that colorway.
I gotta hold my head still. Hold up.
Let's see. Let me find it.
It's Millie M. Knits, and she's working.
Thank you.
I knew her name. I couldn't remember the name of the patterns, though.
Here we are.
And
Pathways hat.
Okay, this one's the Pathways hat, then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then the other one.
That's where I.
Oh.
Can't hardly see that, but that's where I posted on Instagram about it.
The other one.
Hi, we're back again.
Sorry about that. I hit the button as I.
What did you hit?
I hit the little mouse pad when I was trying to show that.
Oh.
Good thing I noticed. Or
so I don't know how much.
Oh, it just did it right away. So I'll edit it together. But anyway. So
yeah, I finished the test knit back on April 3rd. So that's how long. Because I think it was February the last time we podcasted.
It was a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
So she's building her website, Millie M. Knits.
Yeah, and I've only gotten the one test knit done.
I'll show this mine.
Because I didn't actually sign up for any of the others.
I don't remember the name of the other one. Now I feel really bad because I'll see if I can find it on my phone. I posted it on our Instagram, but.
On ours?
Yeah.
Alright.
This is the purple hat on Kaylee's head.
Okay.
But this is the same one. And Denise just did, see, in a variegated, you can't really see the cable.
Yeah, I just did I love my Malabrigo Rios. Oh, there it is. Is it that one?
That's the one I'm about to show.
Okay.
So this is the Pathways hat by Millie M. Knits. Do I say what it is? Tap her name and see if. I don't know if she posted that she was gonna. So anyway, this was.
Oh, you're reading that? That's a good one.
I don't really like it.
You don't.
No.
You keep going. It gets better.
I'm about halfway through. It better get better. So I did what did I do? I held several.
No, you got her name wrong. There's no posts. You got her name wrong on here.
That's her name. I tagged her. Okay. Well, let me find it. Because I have another one. It's pretty.
Let's see.
Her name is Kristen.
We're so rich. We're so prepared.
It's a little bit big for your head.
Oh, that's another one?
Yeah. So you show another one and I'll try to find what it is.
There it is. All right. Is it this one?
What's it? Yes. Love Dolly. That's what it is.
Love, Dolly.
Well, let me fix my tagging her the wrong way then.
Yeah, because it went to nothing.
Oh.
That's, I don't know if that's going to show up. But that's the, this one that she just tested. I don't know if you can see that or not. But there's this really pretty cable on it. I don't know if you can actually see that or not.
Let me edit that tagging. No wonder she didn't say anything because normally she says something. My bad, Kristen. I'm sorry. I forgot the S on your name.
Bad tester.
Well, okay. I gave her the picture, but okay.
What's next?
All right, so this is the next one she has. So this is Love Dolly. So it's kind of hard to see. Oh, and it's much prettier purple than this, but that's purple by.
We don't have the best.
Cedar Hill Yarns Farms, Cedar Farms, which she's not dying anymore.
Yeah.
So this is her Love Dolly, which is a different kind of cable, which was really cool. It took me a little bit.
It's a real pretty cable.
It's really pretty. Now, blah, 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 blah. I'm not a big cable person.
It's taking a minute to focus.
I know, I gotta get it focused. So, but it's a really cool pattern. So once she gets her website up and running, all these patterns should be there, and it's a really cool. I mean, it's the oh my god, whatchamacallit, this part obviously is a little,
Well, she writes them for a folded up gram.
Yeah, but you don't have to. So you could shorten it, and because the other one I shortened. But obviously, I have a smaller head than perhaps her cast-ons are designed for. But so anyway, so that's that one. Love Dolly.
Okay, cool.
Apologies, Kristen. Sorry. Okay, your turn.
All right. Next up is a pair of socks that I made.
I remember you showed these. You were working on these.
Oh, did I? Yeah. Okay. Well, now they're completed. It is the Trick or Treat colorway by... I have a different skein of yarn by her.
Nearly as blown out as it shows, but...
Mama Jess Knits.
Maybe you need to close that one, too.
Okay, hold on to that.
Close that blind, too. Because the cream... No, it is. I mean, it's bright. It pops. And...
Is that better?
Yeah. It's got to adjust, but...
Okay. Yeah, this is her DK. And it's the Trick or Treat colorway. I've had it in my stash for a while.
Obviously.
And then yeah, and that is, I don't have the tag for it, but that's Mama Jess Knits on Etsy. This is a recent acquisition. This is an Oops of Frankly Lisa colorway. And put that back there. Put that back there with my other stuff. And this is what I have left over.
Oh, wow. That's an odd one.
Yeah. I mean, I have over here some... That's a kind of a whip I'm going to show. And I put it in there. So it's DK for DK US 3.25 millimeter. I do the 48 stitches. I usually use a Chalgoo red lace. And I usually do like 15 or whatever for the cuff. And however many rows I feel like doing. And I do a heel flap and gusset. And I do a longer heel flap and gusset because I have thick feet because I'm old. And my feet are bigger. And so it gives me a deeper heel flap, which gives me more room.
I have thick feet because I'm fat.
And then...
it's still blowing it out, but...
Yeah, it is, but...
Sorry.
But so that's one acquisition, isn't it? That's one...
Finish.
FO, finished object. So, and DK socks, I usually do shorty versions, because...
I might do that for sharkweed. Is sharkweed? Oh, Lord. I might do for Shark Week. Oh, my goodness. Shark.
What are you doing?
I kept saying shark.
That's a whole different thing.
Shark Week. Okay. Fishies, not tooths. Okay, for Shark Week.
Oh, my God.
I might do DK socks.
Okay.
Lord.
Better to do shark than short for socks. So.
I'm a smart person. I promise.
English is our first language.
It's our first language. I mean, we are from the country, but still. I'm from the country. You live in the country. Okay, so another blankie for my Let Them Live stash. Big old granny square, mandala, however you're supposed to say it.
That's a DK, huh? It looks small.
Yeah, I think so.
What size hook do you use?
I don't know. H, maybe? I don't remember. H is my favorite. But I might have used a little bigger.
Particularly yarns, I do I and J and K.
I like H.
Depends on the yarn. J and K usually ends up being.
And then I made a little hat to match with it, and two little granny. That's hard to see, but it's a granny.
There you go.
Sort of. Oh, that's terrible. Look, Joe, do you see it? Look at the cat hair on it and everything. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have dog hair anymore.
So I got lots of cat hair. So I just made two little hats that match it out of all of the mandala.
Well, yeah, the crochet ones are quicker. I need to.
They're very much quicker. So I think I did 3 skeins, I think, for all this.
Cakes.
Whatever.
It's $1. Okay.
That's pretty.
My next finish, I'm sure I've shown
That's pretty.
shown it as a whip.
Yes, we should.
This is however you wish to do it. Yes, it's in my on my Dachshund sock blockers, whatever they're called, knitting left. This is Night Owl Fibers. Oh, it's not focusing. Oh my goodness gracious!
It's either blown out or too.
Night Owl Fibers. This was a fundraiser she did when Rachel of Night Owl Fibers. It's the Puppy Love Self-Striping. I don't know if you can see it.
I bought it. I haven't used it yet, but it's pretty.
And I finally finished the second sock. It's fingering weight. Here's my leftovers, which I've been saving all my different leftovers from different dyers, and I'm gonna do like scrappy socks with their leftovers.
I love scrappy blankets. That's my favorite.
And I tend to want to do scrappy socks. And Chalgoo US 1 2.25 millimeter, 64 stitches.
The pattern here.
Yes, the pattern on it is the String of Lights by Lindsay of Sock Witchery. To me, that's like almost like vanilla.
Oh yeah. I've done this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my go-to for texture. I've been trying to branch out, but it seems like everything. But if I don't know what I want to do, I don't want to feel like doing vanilla, because I feel like with the texture like this, it's a little stretchier.
Yeah, it is.
So if I'm knitting a little tighter than normal, it'll still fit me.
Yeah.
So. And
so
when I do this, I did a little bit longer because I tend to do shorties. But sometimes when I do like on this, I think sometimes I do like a 30 round, 20 rounds for the cuff, 30 rounds for the leg. Then on fingering for my heel flopping gusset, I go to 20 because once again thick. And then however many rows, sometimes it's 40, 45 for the foot, and then I like to do. I tend to go, it's sort of a rounded wedge toe. And a lot of the patterns, they'll tell you to go down to like 8 stitches on each needle. Because my feet are not shaped that way. So I tend to, I do like maybe 16 on each needle. Make it for a wider toe, because it actually, the shape of my foot, it fits better.
My favorite toe is the star toe, because no matter what foot you put it on. Because your feet go like that, So
yeah. Well, Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears has her umbrella toe, which I think is a version of the star toe.
Yeah, I like the star toe. That's my favorite. When I make socks, which I haven't made socks in forever.
I think that was my last finish.
Can I see your head?
My head.
There you go. I have another fits the whole fam.
Oh yeah.
I always have these.
I've started so many of those and never finished.
They're my go-to like car knitting.
Never
usually.
finish any of them. They end up getting ripped out.
They're just my go-to car knitting.
So bad.
Because they're just easy. So
yeah.
You can fold it up, or you can let it be.
Yeah. I just love how the three.
I like how the pooling.
Different skeins of yarn.
To see how the pooling goes. Look, Joe. Look at the pooling, Joe. You seeing it?
It is pretty with all the different.
Because that's a good way to use.
Is it the three strands?
It's just three.
Do you have more hats?
No, 3 strands of fingering, and it's stretchy, and it's a free pattern.
Yes, Cozy Up Knits.
Cozy Up Knits. I have 2 more baby blankets. This is a little tiny one.
Yeah, that was all my finishes.
I don't know why I made this one so tiny. I don't usually make them this tiny.
That's definitely a mandala too.
Yeah, I don't know why I made it so tiny.
Pretty though. Well, you could add to it.
Yeah, I could, but I don't.
If you want to.
I don't know why. I didn't edge it, so I don't know why I went so small. Maybe just because I ran out. I don't know. It'll be good for the little preemie.
I just love that pattern, the way it.
I know. I love
the way it looks with the striped yarn or.
And she calls for you to do it like when you change colors, do it in the back loop. Well, I never do that because I just let the yarn do its thing, and I hate back loops, so I never do that. And last one is the Willow yarns.
Yeah, that brand's familiar, but I don't know why.
And I don't remember what this one's called. I think it's Wheels.
Okay.
Color Wheels or something like that.
Okay.
It's just another granny.
Yeah.
Go in the stash too.
Yeah, I like the granny.
I like the good old grannies.
I've been doing the stuff I'm making for you. Because you wanted neutral and feminine. I'm doing a neutral one. I just do the 12-point star.
Yeah, I mean, I like that one.
To me, it's just quicker.
My brain just goes to the smooth
I just have to actually sit down and work on it. Although seeing that you're doing more crochet, I may try to whip out some crochet hats.
Crochets just go fast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, knit is definitely prettier in some things, but...
especially on the hats. All right, I need to sit up.
It got cloudy.
I'm really not an old crone that's hunched over, I mean... Yeah, now
now it got cloudy.
It got cloudy, and it's probably supposed to rain. And I'll try to remember to sit up straight, because otherwise I'm like this. I just unconsciously
I get like that when I'm knitting and crochet. I find myself like,
yeah. I do the same thing.
I'm like,
okay. I got.
You want to open that one some because you're kind of
okay.
dark. Whips. I only have faux.
Well, you just do your whips, and then I'll do all mine.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
How's that?
I don't know. You're not sitting up here.
Oh. How's that?
That's better. All right. This is an ongoing whip. This is my car knit. And look, Merkin. This
I
is
have that bag too.
Whimsy Stitches bag. Does he still make bags?
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
I have his shop up on my Etsy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So these.
His vinyl bag. Those are really good bags.
So this is some Tina yarn from a Winith.
A Winid.
I think it's a Winith.
No, it's a Winid. Ends with the D.
The D is a TH sound. So says Neil. So if I'm wrong, it's Neil's fault.
I still say a Winid.
I still say a Winid, but I pronounce people's names wrong on purpose. So so this was.
It's patriotic, huh?
It is patriotic. This was because of the test knits we did for Millie M Knits. I was like, let me do a little seed stitch something here. So I haven't decided if it's actually going to be a hat or if I'm going to make it a cowl. Look at my tea, because we took our tea back, So it's her. This one's Old Glory. Mm-hmm. But I can't remember what the gray one is.
No, I have Primitive Old Glory.
I think this.
I made a pair of socks with that somewhere.
So what's this one say? Yeah, the South's gonna do it again. So is that the? Is
that the gray?
Is that the gray one or is that the? I don't know, Tina. I don't remember which one was which. I'm sorry. I think the red, white. Why is it doing that? Red, white, and blue is, I think.
Well, when it focuses on our faces.
I know, you have to go like,
Yeah.
Maybe the gray is this one. Hold up.
Madeline Tosh?
I don't think so. I thought the gray was Tina's too. I don't know what this is in here for. Maybe the gray is not Tina's. I'm so sorry if it's not Tina.
I see speckles in it.
Why is it? There we go. So, anyway, that's definitely Tina's. I'm not 100% sure that the gray is hers. She could tell.
What does it say for the Madeline Tosh color?
It's a one of a kind. Oops.
Oh. Yeah, if you see anything, I got
it's going to rain. Is it already raining?
It's been raining off and on.
Anyway, so I haven't decided because, without it falling off.
You don't have a whole lot left.
I know. So I have...
There's speckles in it.
I have this much gray.
See if you cover your face.
And this much.
Yeah. I don't know how far you're going to get with that.
So I'm wondering if I should just make it a cowl. And then rib the paste.
For what, a munchkin?
Yes.
Because it ain't very big.
It'll stretch, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, don't get off the needles.
Oh. It's just one. Take a deep breath.
I forgot my stitch stoppers.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on, we have to fix it.
Yeah, you're going to have to. Okay. It's not on there right, but at least I caught it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're going to have to fix the stitch.
I'll fix it.
Because it's down that one it didn't catch. All right. Well, don't hand me stuff that ain't got stitch stoppers on it.
Okay, so anyway.
Are you new?
I know. So I don't know if I'll just make it a hat or a headband or what. I don't know. I'm just going to do something with it.
Yeah, that could be a white headband. Ear warmer, maybe.
Maybe. There you go.
Maybe start doing ribbing now that you from that point on.
Oh, now I'm tangled. I have a whole thing of stitch stoppers too, and I don't know why they're not.
You gave me a whole bunch.
I know.
There's somebody behind you. I don't know.
Okay.
I may have just tapped the table. Sorry.
All right. Okay. So that was
you
one.
Just keep going.
Oh, me keep going.
Because I've got a few. So.
Okay. All right. So this is my friend's bag.
Yeah.
From Fates Threads, I believe. Yeah, Fates Threads. I don't know if she still makes bags.
I think she does. I was getting emails.
Oh, here's that washcloth I was working on. For the rest of the cotton yarn. I stuck it in there.
I do. I'll put multiple projects in a bag.
This is my usual car knitting. This is my fits the whole fam hat bag. So I just throw scraps in there as I go. So it's just another one on
Yeah, it's pretty.
And I just throw balls of yarn in there and go girls. So that's it. Just my fits the whole fam bag.
There you go. Nice.
All right. This one is a cheap Amazon bag.
Like a makeup bag.
Makeup bag because it's got thing down there for hooks.
Yeah.
With some brushes.
Yeah, we crafters.
Look, I have stitch stoppers on this one. I don't know if I showed this.
What is that?
This is going to be I forget the name of it. don't remember the name of it, but it's a James Watts pattern, and it's going to be a top.
The Holy Moly.
It's not the Holy Moly one, but it's one like that, and it's supposed to.
Okay, is this a sarcastic knit or
sort of?
Yeah,
they'll be revealed later what it's for, but it's like it's designed to be like a cover up over a beach, like the girl wearing
that's
it.
That's not your usual.
Yeah, no. But it was the easiest thing I could find of his to make. So I haven't split for the arms yet. So right now it's just the bottom, and it's obviously stretches way more out. I just have it crammed on. Mm-hmm. So I am doing almost.
You got lots of little ones in there.
These are all the little. I must have started a project with all my little friends' yarns.
Yeah, you got all kinds of little scraps in there.
I must have started a project with my friend's yarn from Night Owl Fibers, and stopped because I have all these round up into balls. So I'm going to go as far as I can go with that, and then I'll just wind up more if I need.
A scrappy shirt. Yeah.
So it's basically going to be a scrappy, crazy shirt.
It's pretty.
It's a lace pattern. When you actually stretch it out, it's a pretty pattern.
Oh, it is neat.
You know, just lace. It's just hard to tell. It's hard to tell all wrapped up on this.
Well, for a minute it looked like crochet, and then when I saw you had it on needles, I was confused.
Technically, like that. I'm going down. So I don't know if it's going to be too big, but I did it by my size, so we'll see. And I got my stitch stoppers on this one. So we'll see how far I get. It's for a project due later in the year. We'll see how it goes. So. And if it doesn't work, well, oh well. Alright. This was a long time project that now I'm stitching together. So remember those squares I made?
Yeah.
The different colors?
Yeah.
This is as far as I've gotten in hooking them together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are like...
Yes.
Oh,
so
sorry.
I haven't finished stitching them together.
Got it.
So they're purples and blues and greens. And very psychedelic.
So you got them pinned together.
I've pinned together right there.
But those are not actually stitched
and
together.
These are this side stitched together.
Yeah.
Because I put it down when I had other things to do.
Yeah. Very pretty.
So
you gonna do a border around it?
I don't know. We'll see. So I've got about, I think. So this is 3 rows. I think I've got like 6 rows total. I can't remember how many went. It covered up a good chunk of my bed.
Oh, okay.
So I left all the other squares at home.
Yeah.
But it's
kind
of that mosaic thing. It's just the granny square, but it's instead of
it's a different way of doing it.
It's a single crochet around instead of double, so that makes it pop through and it covers it up. This part covers up. So I guess you could call it mosaic or whatever, but that was me, I think, or was that you? So eventually I'll have them all stitched together. I need to pick this back up now that I've caught up on baby blanket making. It's just a pain because you got to sit there and seam together black yarn.
Yeah.
So this will probably be the only one of these I ever make.
Yeah, I have to have.
It's a really cool idea, you know, because the color pops through the black, but
I can see the same concept with white.
Yes, that would be much easier on the eyes.
Yeah. My old eyes, anyway.
In retrospect.
Yeah.
That would have been better. But oh well. Alright, that's it.
More whips?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Alright, I've got like some hose and then some whips. And
I don't know why I did it that time.
Oh, wow. Okay, we looked dumbfounded because it stopped on us again.
At least I noticed it.
Yeah, like we didn't go too long.
I sure hope it's
Did you hit it or anything?
I mean, I grabbed my drink, but I didn't think I
grabbed my drink, but I mean, that shouldn't... Alright.
Unless it's telling me that the battery doesn't like that. I don't know. So, I have plenty of room. I checked before we started, so... Oh, well, I gotta edit it anyway, so... It might just be glitching. It's getting old, so...
Oh, okay.
Alright, so your turn.
Alright. First whip is Living in a Bag from Mountain State Stitches.
So pretty.
And check out the cool green interior.
That's
I love
pretty.
that. Okay. This is a previous pair of socks that I made with Night Owl Fibers. This was her Mambo number 5 colorway. Mm-hmm. Well, then Rachel came out with... Oh, hang on. Oh, forgot. Not prepared. Bad podcaster, not prepared. I have hose, which means I have a sock. And then she came out with a new colorway within this past year, these past months or whatever, and it's called Mambo Remix.
Mambo Remix.
And you can see I finished one sock.
So you have a head
with the Mambo Remix.
A little watermelon.
And the toes and the heel are scraps from this.
Oh.
So it's Mambo number 5 and Mambo Remix together in a pair of socks. Because here's my leftovers from the Mambo Remix, Mambo number 5. So, yeah.
Oh.
So it's her, I don't know. I just thought it was really
that is cute.
Fun, play on her colorway. And I loved these so much with the colors. And then, she released it with a...
it's very fiesta.
Yeah, I don't know. My little watermelon one there. So, and then I have cast on the second one, barely.
Remember when the lights went out? That's not our podcast. Remember when it got so dark because we didn't have lights?
Oh, yeah.
It looked like the lights went out.
Okay, so that's whip number 1.
Whip it. Whip it good.
And this is whip number 2. Hoe whip in a new style of bag from Susan of Delightful Works. That was like one of her first versions of this. It's a snappy one. And it's kind of like almost like a 2 at a time kind of bag, because you could put like one sock there, one sock there.
That's cool.
And I like this one a lot because she used the fabric for the handle. But you'll see in others where I've gotten some more from her that she uses like a canvas. But this is... That's sock number 2. Here's sock number 1 finished. This is Freckled Whimsy in her Christmassy colorway. Because I was in that club for a little while. I've since paused that. Oh, that's a card from Delightful Works.
Look, Joe.
And then...
What's your little stitch marker?
Here is the tag.
It's a Twinkie.
That is from, shoot.
Is it Sucre?
Yeah, no.
No.
Darn. She's the one Etsy. So see the little spots on the Twinkie back there?
The one everybody gets, Polymer Clay Shed?
Yeah, no. Darn.
What is her name? Man, I'm drawing a blank too.
I am too.
Like, I can see it. I can see her shop.
Yeah, used to be Simply Serving.
Simply Serving, yes.
Simply Serving. Used to be Simply Serving HK.
Or something like that.
And I don't know what the HK was, or like if she lived in Hong Kong or something.
I don't know, but her stuff,
but that's
her
from
food
her.
ones look really realistic.
Yeah, because I got that. I got Cheez-Its. I got other stuff.
I have several.
But this is Freckled Whimsy. This was that Christmassy colorway. And it was January of this year, Cozy Christmas Cuddles.
That's what's really cute.
I think not long... I think around or beginning of spring, I paused that.
Yeah. And
I had the monthly one for a while. I paused that, but then she came out with a Halloween one, and I thought I saw the first colorway and managed to snag it on the extras. I'm now getting the Halloween one. So that is that sock is finished. It's my string of lights, the usual, the same numbers, the same size needle that I use.
That's just my men running around.
And this is, I don't know if it's going to be too long, but this next one is a Scrappy DK sock that I started.
Oh, Franken sock.
And,
I guess I'll hold it.
My DK socks end up coming out kind of big. And you can see, that was some different, that's the Trick or Treat. There's all kinds of different ones in here.
That's the Cheez-It, huh?
Yeah, there's my Cheez-It. Is it the back side? Actually, the front side, yeah. Yeah, because I have all my leftovers from different, I think that's a Night Owl Fibers. That was for Trick or Treat. This one, I think, was Sweet Mountain Crafts.
It's a Franken sock.
This one is a Molly Klein design. And another Molly Klein design. And then there was...
just grabbing them as you grab them?
Oh, yeah. I'm just kind of like, like she showed you, I got a whole bunch in here. And then some of them are big like that. And some of them are little pieces like that. Just different ones. Oh, look. There's the Trick or Treat tag. I had it stuck in there. And then there's... who was it? I can't even think of her name now. There was like a beach ball colorway. I can't think of what her name is now. Bad podcaster.
Good thing
I made socks with this, and this was my leftover. So I'm just taking some of my scrappy stuff. This one is a Tia's Terrific Threads. That was one of hers. So there's that one. So it's a scrappy. I haven't actually started the second one yet. I got the needles in here, but
it's a hoe.
And then this is a bag I purchased at a local trade days of Watts over there. This woman, and it's actually got a thing that comes up and does a drawstring.
Yeah, that's
but I use it as a bucket bag.
Yeah.
And then
need this again.
I don't think so. I think I'm going into strictly whips now. But I might be easier to show this one. Okay, this one is a whip for summer sock camp. May 24th, I think it was, started summer sock camp for this year. Kay, the Crazy Sock Lady, she does a sock knit along every summer. It's called Summer Sock Camp. That's this year's logo. I usually get a coffee. I always get a coffee mug, and then I get a little bag. So this is the logo from this year. Monster Knits did the logo. So it's like 80s, 90s bright colors, which is why I got all these bright colors hanging out in my bowl here. And this is some stash yarn. This is the Rose City Rollers. Mm-hmm. I think I heard somebody say it's not available on Ravelry anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was a free pattern at one time.
We have it.
I have it. I mean, I've had a hard copy. I've had it in my library forever. This is just some bright yarn. This is really blowing out. I want to say this is Sweet Tea Yarns.
It looks like Molly.
I think it's Molly's yarn, and I want to say it was some kind of splash party or some such thing. Yeah. I've lost the label.
It looks like
a long time ago, so I don't have it. And so it's just the roll top, and then there's a crabby stitch marker. That one's from 3 by the Sea Designs. So that is one whip that I started for summer sock camp.
And what bag is that in?
And this
it matches.
Yes, it does. This is Robin's Nest, Robinz. Try to see if you can see it with her label here. She has an Etsy shop, Robin's Nest. I don't know if you can see that or not. She made up some bags in the bright fun colors. It says socks, socks, socks on the bottom. Just a fun, different colors, back and forth. And then she did it in the theme of the bright colors for summer sock camp. Mm-hmm. She's part of we're members of Kay's channel. There's a Facebook group for the members at a certain level, and we're all in the face. And she has an Etsy shop, and she makes bags. And I had to get some. And there's that. That goes there. All right. Here's another whip that I'm working on. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I got to do that one too. This is another bag from Delightful Works. Susan of Delightful Works. See how she used the canvas cord now? Sometimes it stands up, sometimes it doesn't. She has a new version of these bags that it's vinyl.
Shiny.
It's vinyl. And she did it for going to the beach, easy for summer. And this is I'm doing 2 at a time.
2 at a time.
Concurrently.
Oh, okay.
Not on the same needle.
I never did figure that out.
And I'm always tangled up, so I'm not sure which goes to where. This must go here. See how I'm all nice and tangled up?
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. No.
Okay, that goes there. That's one sock. This is mustache yarn. Oh my goodness, we suck.
You can't ever see the tag, so it doesn't matter.
Mustache yarns. And this one says Hard Candy Christmas. I don't know if on her website it's Hard Candy or Hard Candy Christmas.
I love that song. That's my favorite Christmas song.
And
I don't do Christmas.
And it's just again string of lights. I'm doing string of lights. Come on. And this one is wound up in a ball because when I wound it up in a cake and I went to start this one, I'm like, that's not the same, and this is must match.
Oh, you went the other direction.
I did the opposite, so I had to stop and wind it up so that I could get matched, so it was starting on the same one. So
yeah, that is pretty. That's much prettier.
Yeah,
it's showing.
We're not good with the lighting, and we're lucky anybody watches. We do this for our own entertainment.
Pretty much.
So yeah, so that's what I got. That 2 of those going.
Y'all know must match yarns is nice. Mustache yarns is nice.
So. Oh yeah, very very.
And
nice.
her must matches always match. So
yes, which is why I had to rewind it because it's like okay, that
is
like,
not right.
I messed up on that one. So that's one I've got going. A current whip. It's not. I don't know. I've had it. It was, caked up. I got a bunch of stuff caked up and because I'll start stuff and then I'll rip it out and. So that's another whip living in this Delightful Works bag. What'd you do?
Made it brighter.
Oh. And then I did that. Okay. And this one is a patriotic.
No.
This is in the bag with my patriotic gnomes, which is from Knit for Brains.
Uh-huh.
They have her and her friend.
They have a her?
They have a podcast. English is hard for me too. Laura from Knit for Brains podcast. She has an Etsy shop with the bags. And
of course it matches.
Yes. And this is a new colorway from Night Owl Fibers. It's called Sweet Land of Liberty.
That's pretty.
In case you haven't noticed, I like Night Owl Fibers.
Yes. We love them.
Sweet.
And they have a cool podcast.
They have a podcast, and Knit for Brains also has a podcast. And this is where I am on the first sock.
But this looks like Bomb Pop.
Yeah, I've gotten as far as the heel. I'm just now getting to I'm doing the gusset decreases. So it's just a shorty sock. Not using a contrast or anything like that. So that's my patriotic
you could eat a Bomb Pop in your Prosecco while
that's true, yeah.
You knit your...
Okay, so it's in this is her medium-sized drawstring bag. And I'm all into my Noomies. I like all my Noomies. And then I think the last whip I've got is just living in a somersault camp bag. I just put some pins in the. That's not the official. I've been working on it. It's been by my chair. And this is a Lydia shawl.
Where's that pattern from?
This is my pattern. It's a free pattern. It's on our website,
it
Two Sisters and Some Yarn.
Yep, .com. Free pattern.
It's a free pattern.
Oh,
and I started, and you'll notice.
What did I do?
I don't know what I did. I don't think I did.
I
got this little ball of yarn here, and I'm using a 7mm crochet hook. I like the crochet Clover Amour hooks. I think I don't think it's Armour. I think it's Amour. Amour. I think.
No. I like baits. Susan Bates. I need a hook.
And I prefer.
I like the inline ones. I guess they call it.
Or the Clover ones. And the yarn I'm using is Loops and Thread Facets. I don't know if it's going to show up. But this is like the old Red Heart Unforgettable yarn.
Yep.
It is like a 1-ply.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fuzzy and likes to stick on itself. And I got to... I was working on it, and this is pretty much one ball. And then I just got to here, and then I said, well, let me play around with the board and maybe make a wide cluster shell border. And I didn't like what it was, and I knew better. I knew I shouldn't do it. I should have just stuck with...
But you did it anyway.
And I went to frog it. This yarn don't frog. Here's that. I ended up cutting and pulling, and I said, let me save this and show you this
so don't
rat's nest, bird's nest. When you try to frog it,
don't try.
I have the rest of this skein, and I think I have one more. It's gorgeous colors,
it is pretty.
Beautiful stitch definition. I love the stitches, but do not try to frog it.
Yeah,
it sticks on itself. So, and I was working on that, and I said, and earlier today. It was wadded up, and it was in the corner over there.
It was in timeout.
It was. And I thought, let me just see if I can salvage it, because I do want to finish it. I posted on my Instagram that I was working on this. Yeah. So I was going to finish it. And then I'll actually post to finish it. Just fuzzy yarn, crochet.
Yeah, that's like trying to rip out mohair. Yeah. You don't rip out mohair.
Well, and crochet sometimes tangles up.
It sticks
on
more.
It, and then that yarn.
Because it's just the way the stitch is. It's a little more grabby.
Oh, yeah, and these bags...
Now it's raining.
Both recent acquisitions. And I do have this I'm going to show for acquisitions, and then that's all I've got.
Okay.
When we get to that point.
I'm ready for acquisitions myself. Alright. My first acquisition is our lovely friend and viewer, Made by Teddy Bear. Because I talked about how my teddy bear was dying a slow and painful death on politically incorrect knitters and midnight and stuff like that.
Okay.
I have no idea why it's doing that.
This is going to be a weird episode.
It's just stopping. So thankfully I can edit everything together, but I don't know why it's...
So we don't know what kind of gaps there's going to be. Hopefully we're catching it quick enough.
I see it close when it does it. So
if after she edits this and we put it up and then like it died in the middle of a sentence and you need to know whatever it was we were talking about, just comment below.
So this is my teddy bear.
We may have to watch it to figure out what the heck is going on.
I know. I usually do, but I may have to watch it to edit it. So.
Okay.
But my mom made me the red teddy bear that when I was like 8. She made one for me and Michael and Miranda and maybe Megan, I think. She made us all a teddy bear.
Okay.
And I've had him that long, and I still sleep with him.
Aww.
And he was falling apart. Now his head is like falling off because I need to sew it back up. He's got a big hole. So
who made this?
Shelly made me a new teddy bear.
Oh, the one with the bags.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She made me a new teddy bear.
That's so sweet.
Which Neil said he looked like Brian from Family Guy.
I don't watch
it either. I know he's a dog. So I was like, well, I'm not naming him Brian because what I know about that show is he's not a nice dog. So I'm not naming him Brian. So
name him Blue.
He looked like Winnie the Pooh to me.
So. Oh, yeah. Okay. The facial expression.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
Everything I got. I have no idea how long we've actually been podcasting.
At this point, no.
This is like the third or fourth time.
Yeah, because it keeps doing like 20 minutes and then it stops. So we'll see. Karen got me a knitting bag for my birthday, which is on this side. You can see the actual print.
Nice.
And she got me the cup and a shirt.
Amazon?
So, yeah, just from Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's got the holes where you
They had some cool bags on there.
Which I found this on Amazon this week. Because I follow this page that does stuff like super cheap. And I had this bag for like $5, $3, and I had that button that says I am older than the internet. So I had to get that.
Cool.
I mean, they're like canvas. I mean, decent size little bags.
Yeah.
So
cool.
I follow that page, and it might have even been like $3. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And the button was like $1. So
nice.
So okay. And then one for you.
Oh. Ooh. Crinkle, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle. Sorry. Tina sent me our sister yarn.
Nice. So they're exactly the same.
I'm making no promises as to when and if she will die again. But she is.
Nice.
I'm in touch with her.
Thank you, Tina, in case you're watching.
And
I don't anticipate anybody actually watches.
People watch us. Our friends watch us. So it's, I'm not going to open it, but she said it's the base. Yeah. It's one of the super soft bases that she does that I really like.
Fingering?
I think it's fingering, yeah.
Is it have nylon in it? Is it for socks?
I don't remember. I'll ask her and find out.
Yeah, find out if I can make socks out. I can make scrappy socks out of this.
I don't know what I'm going to make with it. So pretty.
Yeah.
But that's definitely our colors.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
Thank you, Tina.
She's dying again soon. And
yeah, if this has nylon, find out if this has nylon.
I will do my best.
You're always in touch with this.
Yeah. She told me. I just forgot what she said.
Cool. What you got?
Alright, and then...
Look how pretty.
I went shopping at Yarn Love Yarn.
Oh,
that blushed way out. Okay. Which, if you sign up for her emails, she'll send you a coupon, so you get to buy one, get one.
Okay.
Of in-stock stuff. Which
it's like watermelon.
It's called watermelon.
Oh, okay.
It's actually called Juicy Watermelon. It's her
nice.
Joe March DK sock set. Which I
Little
think,
Women?
I guess.
Joe March.
I assume so.
Yeah.
Which
nice.
it's really pretty. And it's very squishy.
Oh, very nice.
So then I ordered again because I didn't know about the buy one get one.
Oh, this is DK.
Yes,
okay.
DK. I didn't know about the buy one get one when I got that one.
Okay.
So I checked and I was able to use my code. Oh. And it's on in stock items. She has a lot of stuff ready to die. Like, not ready.
Nice.
So these were ready to go, stuff. So this is Juliet sock set. Best of luck. So this is fingering.
Pretty. Yeah. Very pretty.
Ooh, it's kind of like Million. Alright. So, and this one is Juliet sock set Moxie.
Nice.
Which I can't really tell. Blues and purples in the middle there.
Nice.
So her gown's really pretty.
Yeah, this is really... I'm a sucker for watermelon.
I know. I saw that.
Here, put those together.
Really cool. So, that's it. That's all my acquisitions.
Okay. I have lots of acquisitions and way more than we'd be here for 3 hours.
I've been trying to be really good because life is expensive.
Yeah.
And, I just...
Well, this is another bag acquisition I got. Robin's Nest. They did the socks bag. I'm a sucker for gnomes.
I thought you already had that one.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhere over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's somewhere up there. My hanging wall of witch. But yeah, she had another one. I think the one I've got already is Bags by Awesome Granny.
Oh, okay.
This is Robin's Nest.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can see it. It's got cool coffee on the inside and the coffee on the bottom. Tag. So it's very nicely made. It stands up pretty good. And I got this. I ordered this from Mustache Yarn. This is a recent colorway of hers. Whole Latte Love. It's a coffee colorway, which I'm going to put in this.
Raining again.
So it's going to live in that. I just haven't caked it up yet and done anything with it. And then on a recent trip Mark and I made, we went to Pensacola so he could see the Blue Angels. We stayed in Pensacola. We stayed on Pensacola Beach, the outer island. And we actually had a hotel that overlooked, because you said Karen had been there. And actually, we watched, there's a Blue Angels documentary on Prime right now.
Oh,
and
really?
some of the stuff they were showing, it's really cool. You got to watch it.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's called Blue Angels.
I love Blue
brand
Angels.
new. And it's about the team from 2022.
Blue Angels are the planes that fly.
The Navy
planes in
yeah.
Pensacola. Because many a times, because they practice a lot. So,
and their home base is Pensacola.
Home base is Pensacola, but they will practice a lot. So I've been in Orange Beach in Alabama, and just they go by. Like, you don't know, not the whole team of them, but one or two will go by.
They train at a base in California, but their home base is Pensacola. And they even go to New Orleans. They go to the Naval Air
they'll do shows and all kinds of stuff. But you'll just be on the beach, and then vroom, the plane flies by.
And we drove over. Cool. We went and saw the Blue Angels perform. We're gonna do it again, but in a different order, so that it's not as rushed for Mark. It was really fun. Yeah, we really enjoyed it.
They're really cool.
And then while we're in Pensacola, I went to Dixie Knits.
Dixie Knits, I love
and
Dixie Knits.
I got 2 things of yarn. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, it might be right here.
Dixie Knits is really cool. It's in Pensacola, in downtown Pensacola, if you ever get to go. And I forget the lady's name that runs it, but she's really, really nice.
Oh, here it is. I ended up with 2 skeins of yarn.
And I've, rushed over there, because they were about to close, and I didn't make it in time. I called her and been like, can you stay open? I'm coming.
I wasn't sure they were open because them and Twisted, whatever one's in Fairhope, Southern Twist. They were having Stephen B.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know if they'd be there, but they were. And I ended up I got this colorway. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called.
Good Juju? No, it's called, the company's
Deep Dyed
Yarns.
Yeah.
It must be her Good Juju base. And it's your Graffiti Bridge.
Yeah. I thought that, and I had it in the basket there because I have bright colors, 80s, 90s colors kind of gathered together for summer sock camp. And then I also got this one from 29 Bridges. You can't see it. The blues and everything.
Our go-to sock, and the colorway is Senate. I'm sure that's supposed to be in another language.
Hang on. Senit Minta? I don't know.
That sounds like another language.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Spanish or whatever.
That's pretty.
But a pretty, I need to cake that up. That
Lots
would be
of
pretty
speckles.
with the,
that's really pretty.
Yeah, that would be good with a textured. So, and I got those in Pensacola, and
that's a nice
shop.
But
it was real, and it's a nice shop, and it was really cool.
She may have online too. I'm not sure how much.
I think to an extent.
But it's not the same.
But and we actually stayed out on the beach and everything, and then we're going to go back, but we're not going to stay on the beach. That's kind of like a one and done on the beach.
Oh, I love
but we're glad we went and did it and everything. But if you have if you have Prime and you see that Blue Angels documentary,
is that what it's called, Blue Angel?
Blue Angels.
Okay, cool.
And it's about that. It's about their season, and it's how all about it. It's very interesting, and it's it's part of what they show in there that where they're on the beach and everything. It's like Mark said, if they were doing it, if we'd have gone on our balcony, we'd have seen them go by. Yeah. If we were there at that time of year when they did that particular show, because there's a show they do for the locals where they all hang out on the beach. Yes. And they do the show out over the water. Yeah. We were on the airfield. Yeah. And they did it. It's just really cool. We're standing there looking, and there's one part where they have, you're looking at them, and then one of them, just kind of sneak attacks over you, and you're not expecting it, and it was really fun. So that was one of our recent trips.
If you follow the Pensacola pages and stuff, they'll tell you when they're going to do it and when they're going to.
Oh yeah, we look it up because we deliberately planned our trip for when they were going to be performing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's free. You just go on the base and the Naval Air Museum.
I don't think that's free.
I don't know if that's free or not. I can't remember. Maybe I can't remember.
It wasn't much though when we went.
No, and that's
that's
a really cool museum.
Yeah, that's a cool naval.
And
Air
then
museum.
last week we did USS Alabama.
Yeah,
we went and did that with the kids. That's like my third.
You're like, I'm done.
But it was like for the kids for their first summer outing for the summer vacation, the grandkids and stuff on his sister's side.
Grandnephews and nieces.
Yeah, and we usually go along as extra adults to corral kids, and we did that. So we've done a lot of that.
Cool.
But that's where I got that yarn. That was a trip to Pensacola.
Nice
and I've had lots of different acquisitions, and we'd be here for.
We'd be here for.
And I don't even remember what I've gotten when because it's been so long.
I've been pretty good. I mean, everything I get, I put in my bag, but I've been pretty good.
I say I'm going to do good, and then I just.
The only thing I did order, I think I showed I showed the last time I got the last podcast, the Arcane Fiberworks. I think I showed his. His work is real. Trust me, I'd buy way more. And then I am going to get Lynn's Advent, the Wizard of Oz Advent. Because she doesn't do Christmassy,
The only Advent version I'm doing, the Freckled Whimsy Advent skein. I've already got that ordered, and I just ordered Night Owl Fibers. Is she does a spooky fun colorway, and then she does her Christmas colorway. She's just released the pre-orders for those.
I saw those,
and
her stuff's really pretty.
Yeah,
but
and
I
did
have enough.
Yeah, and I've got others, but I went
better.
ahead and ordered the October one, and then soon I'll be ordering the Halloween one, and soon I'll be ordering the Christmas one. Because last year I didn't do the Christmas one, and I hunted it down on the Simply Socks website, and I found it because it's really good.
Yeah, groceries are expensive.
It's a whip over there too from that. So
I need to control the budget. Groceries are expensive. Life is expensive. We're about to have to pay car insurance and house insurance. So I do not buy yarn. So.
Yeah.
And let's get through this hurricane season, so
true.
Make sure we still have insurance.
And it's raining again. I don't know if anybody can hear it or not, but
I'll have a good rainy day though.
Yeah, so. It makes it cozy inside.
So it's all on my stuff. Is that all of your stuff?
Yeah, I've got lots of whips and stuff, and I've been bad about it. Apparently we're having issues.
I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it glitches or something, all the things it's hooked up to, I have no idea.
You think the heat from the light is making it short?
I doubt that, no. I mean, I've got the fan going on.
We didn't have this problem last time.
No, we did not. It may just be a
But we're pretty much done.
We're pretty much done. I'll have to edit it all together. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, like we said before, if something got lost in the editing, just message us down below.
I have no idea why it's doing it.
Yeah.
So...
But that's basically all we got. We do appreciate everybody watching. If you made it this long through all the edits and everything else, thank you very much for watching. We do appreciate it. And
it's I don't know why it's doing it. And I don't know. Apparently technology just hates us this time. I don't know because I'm not touching it. I did touch it the first time.
Yeah.
That was I did touch it, but I don't know why if it's something glitching in the power or the
And it's not like because it's not like we're having power surges because that light would that light's plugged in, it would have done
I think
that.
it's just deciding that it's maybe a setting I have set in the camera that I messed up and I didn't change. So
I'm not the one that does all this, so I don't have a clue. I don't understand.
I don't know. But so we will probably, I guess, for our anniversary, maybe we'll pull a winner from this video.
Oh, okay.
What shall we ask them that they must answer? Because they won't know to answer till they watch all the way to the end.
Yeah, because we're just now revealing
We're just now revealing it since we didn't know what we're going to do. So, it's summertime. So, for us, winter for the southern folks like Joe. What are you looking forward to this summer / winter? Where you are. If your break is your break. I don't know how that works in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah.
I guess it's not break for them, but they have school different over there. So, so if you're on summer break coming up, what are you looking forward to this summer? Do you hate summer because you're fluffy like me? Or do you love summer because you like to be outside and you don't have swamp ass for the 4 months that you have summer? So what do you want to do this summer?
We have summer much longer than 4 months.
Way much longer than 4 months.
It's like 8 months of the year.
Yeah, for real. So
because it doesn't really start getting cold until close to November.
And it's been hot since late April. So
it was nice for a little period of time.
It was a little smidge of spring. We had a little bit longer spring than we usually do.
Cooler mornings, and then
that's gone.
And when it changes, it's like I used to be, because a couple of times I've been able to sit out on the back patio.
Yeah,
and
those days are done.
Now the bugs are out.
Nope. I went and bought
the deer flies, the horse flies.
And that's about it. So when we grill, it'll be either my feet are in the pool and the sprinklers on, or I'll catch him inside. He can grill and I'll sit inside, but it's too hot.
Yeah.
So what are you looking forward to this summer, if you have summer plans?
Or do you have something fun? Yeah, what do you like to do for fun?
Or do you hide from the humidity?
Yeah, we've got bugs, humidity, and heat.
So if you're doing anything fun, or you wish you were doing anything fun, or if you could go somewhere cool, just tell us a fun summer thing. Or maybe you're going to knit something this summer. Like, I tend to not... I mean, I'll still do baby blankets, but I definitely am aware of what's on my lap.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people change what they knit for the warmer weather.
So those cotton baby blankets, that was much better. So I was like, maybe I need to stick to those for the summertime. But
okay.
But other than that, I think that's it. Yeah. So thank y'all for being with us all these years and following the craziness.
Yeah,
and
5 years.
And downs. I know. That's crazy.
I
still got to make her do it. She likes it.
I'm a hermit.
She don't want to admit it. She likes it.
And I don't know. It just takes a lot to get me going these days.
It takes lots. Look, I said the other day, because I've just been meh. I've had a really hard time at work lately, and I've just been meh. And I'm just like, man, it's getting harder and harder to stumble out of the bed and pour myself a cup of ambition.
I was that way right
it's
before.
It's getting really hard.
Yeah. I'm not a social person. I tend to...
I get peopled out.
Yes. Sometimes the world is too people-y. I'm not social. I'm not into the gathering. And, I used to like to do the knit group thing and everything. And I don't...
Peopling's hard.
I don't sleep, so I don't get up. And everybody does everything early. And it's like, I'm just...
I did find out there's a knit group that meets locally that I'll tell you about. I haven't checked them out yet.
Okay.
And they meet in the afternoons. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm one of those people like, I want you to invite me. I'm probably not going to come though.
I'm just not a social. I'm socially awkward to begin with.
I'm an extroverted introvert, so I'm really extroverted with people that I'm close to.
Well, I've even gotten to where I'm not very, very active, on social media.
I know.
I don't really my own personal Instagram. I don't post that much, and Facebook. I don't post any of my crafting stuff on there. I mean, I have a couple of private groups that I'm in for different things, and that's where I post the stuff. And I
post some stuff, but
I don't know. I'm just a hermit, and I've turned to I'm just a turd.
That's okay. You don't have to be everywhere all the time, and yet you travel all the time. So you're peopling with your husband. That's all the peopling you need to do. So
yeah. So people and not, it's like I'm not not trying to be rude or. I just I've even there's like a couple things that I was I just gotten out of like a couple of chats and stuff like that. I just left them.
Sometimes the world gets a little too much.
I just can't social. I'm just not. It's too hard for me to be social.
That's fine.
I know.
This is our social.
I'm a hermit. I admit it.
That's okay.
I'm happiest.
I think a lot of people.
I'm
are
happiest
like
at home. And I'm a solitary kind of person.
Yeah.
I don't require people.
We're like that meme. They're like, "Why you always want to be home?" And I was like, "Cause that's where my stuff is." Like, okay, I want to be home, comfy in my chair with my knitting and a beverage and a good book or a TV show.
Yeah, I listen to a book or I watch a podcast or I watch my shows or whatever.
Plus, it costs like $500 just to go outside these days. So.
Yeah, so it's like I'm not trying to be rude to anybody. I'm not trying to be ugly.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm just not.
We're here.
I mean, I've literally today I left a chat that I was in. It's just like I'm just.
You do have to remember to post more on our Instagram, so it's not just me.
Oh, I know.
What you're working
I don't even remember to do that. Yeah, I don't remember to do it on my own personal Instagram.
Just do it at the same time. I do that sometimes.
It used to let me post them at the same time, and now it won't let me do it anymore.
But I think because of the security settings that I put on there so that we can be sure it's us logging in. So
okay.
I'm a little picky with security.
So I'm just kind of putting that out there that I'm just not a social person. I don't really interact well with people. I mean, if a stupid thing can be said, an embarrassing thing can be said, it's coming from me.
Oh, me too, but I don't care anymore.
I am so awkward.
I mean, I go on Knit Night and politically incorrect knitters.
Oh, I don't know anything.
And
I don't know anything.
My goal is to embarrass myself and or somebody else on there. So I succeed every time. So,
but just I'm just kind of putting it out there on social media and all that. I'm just not a social person. All those years of having to work and deal with people just drained it out of me.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm in my little corner of the world. I love people. I think people are people I'm friends
you
with.
You be
and
you, boo. That's all I gotta say.
So I don't want anybody to be offended because I'm not.
And I don't care if you are. So because I just.
I'm not trying to be ugly or rude or mean. I'm just not.
I love all that stuff out in the rain. Okay, sorry. I was looking at the rain.
We're getting rambly.
We're getting rambly, but okay. So that's it.
It seems like 10 minutes or so every time.
I know, I'm afraid it's going to just cut off. So we should say goodbye, and we appreciate y'all for watching. We do appreciate it. Tell us your cool summer plans or non-plans or just summer goals, whatever.
Or what you like about summer.
Yeah, just or you hate about summer, because I'm with you on that. So
we do appreciate everybody watching.
Yeah, and then hopefully this isn't too much of a hot mess.
We'll find out.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
Intentionally turn it off now. Bye.
Yeah, bye.